how did one see the Philippines back then?
It's supposed to be harvest season, but it isn't turning out the way farmers in the northern Philippines had hoped.
I think the reality is
an 11-hour standoff, mostly Western tourists. And Malaysian
M16 say they're having to fight each other for
5-year-old former police.
evacuation sites are
Nowadays, there are more reasons to prefer the Philippines.
Instead of Brazil, Russia, India, and China, invest in Turkey, Indonesia, and what was once known as the sick man of Asia, the Philippines. Breakout nations, countries that can sustain fast growth and meet or beat expectations.
A globally competitive environment for investors. The Philippines is Asia's new business hotspot.
On to the Philippines now. Stocks may rise again after surging yesterday on an improved economic outlook.
Is business booming there?
Absolutely. I think that there is something happening in the Philippines. It has been quite positive for the
Others have heard about the news and like it.
And I think that if you look at the data, there is a good reason to think that this is not just some crazy optimism.
The country may have even benefited from it as outsourcing, particularly in the call center industry, continues to grow.
Welcome to the new call center capital of the world, Manila, Philippines. And consultants say the number of call operators in the country may double in the next 5 years.
But just how strong is this economy? It's outperformed most of its Asian neighbors by posting a better than expected 7.1% GDP growth in the third quarter of 2012. Year to date, 6.5%, making it one of the fastest growing economies in the world.
Not only do they like it, but they're also doing their part to make this progress real while sharing the good news with others.
This may be a rich world's art, but Makuha Elizalde sees it as a poor child's chance out of the slums.
The kind of motivation that these kids have to succeed, you can see in their faces. And that's the kind of students that you like to have in your ballet school.
It's more fun in the Philippines.
Numbers show the global online chatter may be paying off. Tourism numbers are at record levels this year.
There is one industry that is definitely booming, and that being call centers.
Strong consumer spending has helped shield the Philippine economy from the ongoing crisis in the West.
Once the campaign hit social media, users began playing with the template.
Why do you think that nobody else has as much faith?
Oh, I think that investors do have faith.
There's newfound confidence out there, and it's growing every day.
Asia's sleeping tiger is slowly waking up.
There's guarded optimism that lasting peace is finally attainable.
The market responded to the news with resounding optimism. The stock index hit an all-time high.
So,
for the 31st time
what's there
this
to
year,
like about the Philippines?
while the Philippine peso appreciated to a
What
level
should
it hasn't
investors
reached
consider
for 4 years.
if they are going to look into putting money to Philippine companies?
I think in regards to the Philippines, the key is really fiscal reform. This contributes to a robust consumer cycle, will help both the middle class aspirations as well as areas like property and consumer cross-selling.
From all the attention that has been generated, there's much to like. And this has gotten a lot of people talking.
The Philippines is certainly going through amazing growth. I'm going to talk about that in just a moment. But I want
Indeed, the Philippines has been growing at about 5%.
What is it that you like about the Philippines?
Given to the group of nations deemed by Goldman Sachs as potential bright spots. Among them is the Philippines.